Right, Mum, it's a question.
Hi everybody, I'm Kirsty speaking from Naio Nails, and today is Bring Your Child to Work Day.
The Easter holidays.
Yes, the Easter holidays. And we're going to do Cassidy's nails, and we're going to do it themed around her Kazband that she's wearing today. So if any of you watch Love Island, you will have seen Kaz wear her Kazbands all the time, and she now actually sells Kazbands. So Cassidy was like one of the first to get it because you were like, oh my God. So we're going to do nails inspired by that. So as you can see, I've already created some Acrogel nails for Cassidy using the technique that we've done before where we buff the nails to a high shine so they'll just peel off. They'll come off really easily. They won't damage your nails. So, you love this shape, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do a little bit of the pattern in gel polish and a little bit of it with sharpies as well. We're also going to do the bow. Excited. So the colours that I have got Carambola, Lily of the Nile, Serious Black, Snow White, and Piggy in the middle.
Oh, I love
I'm
that.
listening.
There's some crazy stuff going on today, isn't there?
It's a bit ghostly.
A bit ghostly.
Yeah.
Going to do some real simple background. Some real simple. We're going to do all of them with a simple background. I'm going to put a little bit of each gel polish onto the backing paper of sculpting foam.
That need more white.
Actually, I don't even think I need the black yet. And what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to get a little bit of each colour. This is going to be a really quick, easy design to do. Something that's so good for salon work. I'll clean my brush in the gel residue wipe-off solution. And I'm going to take the next colour. You're just going to literally brush it like that. You want it to kind of mix together. You don't want it to be completely mixed. You want it to have these kind of little brush lines.
Doesn't have to be perfect, she means.
I love it when it doesn't have to be perfect.
Yet you still make it perfect.
Yeah, well, I like designs where it's just, you know, it's just all a bit of this and a bit of that. Clean my brush. Now I'm going to use the lemon before I do the white because this means I'll able to look at it and I'll able to judge where I'm going to put the white. I prefer to get those colours on first. Now I can add the white. Did you see what I did? I went back in the blue. Just little bits of white. So I'm not using the brush like this now, I'm using it long ways so I can get it a little bit thinner. As I'm looking at it, I feel like some of them need a little bit more pink here. And a bit of blue. Right, so pop me them in the lamp for me, Cass.
They match your t-shirt more than your hat, right? Yeah,
They do at the minute, yeah. They do.
Sure you're looking at the right piece of clothing?
Right, what I'm going to do now is get a bit of the black. Just put a little bit on that. Then we're going to get a little bit of gel residue wipe off solution. And just touch the gel. And it pushes it out a little bit like a Sharpie design. I'm going to do that on all of Cassidy's nails and then we'll cure. Right, cure that for me, Cass. What I'm going to do now is top coat. And I'm top coating because I'm going to use some Sharpies now. Pop that in the lamp. Because if you look on Cassidy's headband, you've got like oranges, yellow, blue, green. It's like all kinds of crazy colours, and we're going to use some Sharpies. I'll say Sharpies, permanent markers. These are actually Hobbycraft ones. We're going to use them.
What colours are you using?
Those.
Orange, green, blue, yellow.
Yeah. Think that'd be cool? So, going to intensify the yellow a little bit with a bit more yellowish yellow. So I'm just overlapping a little bit. I'm going to use a bit of pink actually as well. Bit of orange. Just sort of going next to that yellow with the orange. I am going to add a little bit more pink. Maybe not that pink, because that pink's really not showing up. Yeah, that's better. Bit of blue. Feel it needs just a little bit of red. I know this is going to soften as well, this red will, as I work my magic. You can do this a few different ways. You can use a toothbrush. You can dip your toothbrush into your gel residue wipe-off solution.
Are we doing a splash?
Yeah, tap off the excess and then flick. You see how the little bits
Oh yeah.
can start to create those mottled. And you can do it again if you want. We can
That is
do this one a little bit. It just gives that mottled effect. So you can see those tiny little dots that you get. Some super tiny ones, and you can only get that with that toothbrush, you know. And then you can get your detail brush and you can just drop some, make some bigger little circles and mottled bits. If you look at the Kazband, it's all like very mottled, isn't it? It's quite a cool design, and I think this way of creating that look is pretty cool. Don't overwork it too much. Do you like them?
Love them.
Now we're going to top coat. So this is the Urban Graffiti top coat. It has no sticky layer, so you don't need to wipe over it with anything. It'll seal everything in nice, and you can see that it's quite a thin design. You haven't had to put thick layers, you know, layer upon layer upon layer of gel polish to create a design. All we've done is very thin layers of colour, a top coat, and then obviously a Sharpie and one last top coat to finish. And put me on the lamp, Cass. So what we're going to do is, we've got this pack of 6 nail art gems. Now these are bows, they're not bows. These are love hearts. They're very nice. They've got a slight pointy back. I'm going to put them together and make a bow. How cute is that? Right, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to buff this nail a little bit. I'm going to wipe over with gel residue wipe-off solution. Can I just make everybody aware that I have Cassidy's feet on my knee? She's making herself extremely comfortable today. She's got her feet on my knee. Cass.
Your feet are on YouTube.
My lovely feet.
Your lovely feet. Right, so we need a bit of aqua gel, because this is what the... Hey, up, where are you going? Cass was sorting me out then, weren't you, babe? So a bit of aqua gel. So I need to place this where those gems are going to be. We can put it on a slight tilt, and it'll come here. I thought something was up then, Cass. You're just having a yawn.
Stifled yawn. You must be boring her.
No, I'm just tired.
Or partying all night.
TikToking all night.
It's holidays, you see. Partying.
Yeah.
What's TikTok?
Basically, it's an app where you like show your talent and you like mime to songs. You do dancing and all that and everything.
I think I'd win that one. Definitely. I'd win TikTok. I'm good at dancing and miming.
Right, so now we're going to top coat. I do find this is the best technique to adhere gems, especially if they've got a pointy back as well. So, because they're going to sit quite high. I'm going to press it into that gel. Damn, girl. Ding dong. How cute is that?
Ding dong, the bling is on.
I'm going to get 2 micro beads and put one here, one there, to just finish that bow off. Right, pop me that in the lamp then, Cass. Look at that. Put it by your headband, babe. Let's have a look, see what it's like. Oh, yes, Cass, you are working it. Beautiful. Kaz Crossley nails, matching the Kazbands. Let's put a little bit of oil to finish you off. They're beautiful, Cass, aren't they?
Mhm.
Absolutely gorgeous. You're always going to have to wear the Kazband.
Yeah, that's what I kept thinking in my head.
Yeah.
Never able to take it
I
off.
think you should wear it for London anyway. There you are, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that video. I think this is a cool technique. You can do like your tie-dye kind of prints as well, can't you? Your tie-dye stuff. Because even before we like intensified it, it looked like Cassidy's top, which has got a tie-dye kind of effect on it. So yeah. There you are, guys. Everything I've used today will be listed below. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Please subscribe and say bye-bye, Cass.
Hit the notification bell and comment some ideas what we can do. Thank
Cool.
you for watching. Bye.